So I'm going to go through some of the most basic tools and operations that you need to know to use Blender. S- One of the first things that you need to know about how this thing plays videos is all the controls are at the very bottom. So they're way down here, even though the video is way up here, because this is essentially controlling all the things. So if you want to play your video, you have to come all the way down here and click play, or you can also hit Alt A. Alt A also pauses your video wherever you want it. If you want to move to a different part of the video, all you have to do is move your mouse to wherever you want to be. So I've got a video already put into Blender, but I want to add some music to it. So I've got two different files so far. So I've got the video file and I've got the audio file, but I don't want my voice on it. I just want to show what I was doing, and then I want to put some other music in it. So to get rid of the audio file, I'm going to right click on the audio file, or you can right click on whatever file you're trying to get rid of. And I'm just going to hit delete. And it's going to ask me if that's okay. I'm going to click yes, erase strip. So now I have no music or no sound going with my video. So I'm going to click and I'm going to drag in some music. So I've got some Halsey here and I'm going to bring that in here. Whatever you bring in is going to be put right up next to the play bar. So if I want this to be put at the beginning of my video, I need to move my play bar first and then drag it in. What I can do also is I can move this play bar right to the edge of my video file, and then I can right click and hold, and I can just drag this over until it gets to 14, and then I can hit left click, and that will place that right at the right spot. Now, I don't want this whole song to be playing throughout. I just want some segments of it. So I can play through it and pick my segments, but for interest of time, I'm just going to move this over. So I'm going to move the play bar to where I want to cut my audio file or my video file. If I want to cut them both, I just hold down shift and make sure they're both selected. But I don't want to cut my video. I just want to cut the audio. So I'm going to deselect this by clicking it again. I held down shift and I clicked it again. So I'm going to right click on my audio file that I want to cut. Make sure that the whole thing is highlighted and that the words are white. And then I'm going to hit the K key, and that's for knife. K is for knife. So that cuts my audio file in half. Now you can see that the left side is the side that's selected, and the right side is the side that is not selected. So I can get rid of, if I want to keep the right side, I need to right click on that so it's highlighted, and then I can click delete and say, okay, erase strip. And now I just have my small section. If you make a mistake, hit Control Z and it'll backstep. Control Z, backstep. Control Z, backstep. That's your save key. Control Z is if you make a mistake, you hit Control Z and it will step it back. So if we have videos or a picture that is upside down or backwards, the first thing that we need to do is select the video or image files. So my video file is dark blue. So I'm going to right click on that so that is selected. Now, most of you will have this box with all the presets for your video. If you do not, you go down to add, which is below. All the toolbars are below the windows that they are working with. So I'm going to go down to add and I'm going to click that. I'm going to scroll up to effect strip and I'm going to go over to transform and I'm going to click that. So now I have this transformation box. So the transformation box, you'll see that another strip has appeared. So I'm going to scroll down to where it says rotation and I can click on that, and then I can tell however far I want to rotate the picture. So if I want it 90 degrees, I can click it like that and it'll go 90 degrees. But I want it to flip all the way around, so I'm going to put it at 180 degrees. So whatever degree that you want, you can transform it to rotate all that way around. The easiest way to rotate an image is go down and right click on the file that you want to use. And then on the right hand side, you'll probably see this box right here that has all the presets for that video or that image file. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. And under video, you're going to see flip on x-axis or flip on y-axis. If I click that, and sometimes it takes a few seconds, it'll flip that on its x-axis. If I don't want it, I can go click it back. If I want to flip it on the y-axis, then I click that, and that puts the image to where I want it. Now my video is going to be all the correct orientation.
Do more, do better.